can squeeze through here, maybe? No! Hello, everybody, and welcome to When Day Breaks. This is one of two games that I want to play on the subject, but this one is going to be a bit more accurate to the document's description. It's going to follow something called SD Locke's Proposal, which is a bit of a story scenario where we go and investigate a Foundation base that has a distress signal located in it. Now, I'm not going to explain too much about what the SCP is, because I think that this story does a really, really good job of telling you about that. So I think in this episode, we will just experience the SCP for what it is through this story, and then I will jump over to the second game, probably next week sometime, and we can probably discuss a bit more about what SCP-001 is, and some theories into when day breaks, and yada yada yada, all of that stuff. So there we go. Let's dive into this one.
To those of you with families, or God forbid, children, I am deeply, deeply sorry. But you must push on. Do not let their deaths be in vain. We do still have time. Humanity may still have a future. Come to Site 19. We need all the hands we can get. Learn to embrace the darkness, friends. Fear the light.
The distress signal must be coming from there.
So it is.
The thing that gives life took it away so easily that day. Thank God I have this suit on me.
Yeah, I think it would be toast around about now. You know, I had some high hopes for this mod when I first looked at it, but that intro sequence has just taken the cake. It's crazy. I'm excited for this now. So the proposal, or the document, starts with a man entering a cave, going into a facility to find a distress signal. Very similar to this. I'm just interested to see how faithful it really is.
Oh, shit.
One of the first things the guy notices when he walks into the base is that there's kind of like this smell in the air of blood and poop. Presumably what some of this gunk must be. Or something similar. Oh, and we've got all the amnesia kind of like throwing system and everything. That's brilliant. Pop. Does the fountain work? Come on. Oh, yes. That's so good. You know, I've been outside all day trudging to this damn, like... Thank you. To this damn distress signal, and you know what? I fancy a drink. I've been out there in the pouring sun, the blazing sun all day. I've got so many clothes on. I want to stay hydrated. Oh, so cool. Cheers. Ooh. Oh well. I'll just take it bottled instead. Let's take a look at the main console. Guest management? Exception. Okay. Inbox? From the O5 Council. The final notice. This is our final effort to recruit survivors. To anyone who managed to survive the activation, we request you to come as fast as you can to Site 19. This is the last piece the affected will be able to get into. We can all build a new future. Together. Sent to all employees. Media? No pictures. Welcome.
Clandestine and worldwide, the SCP Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction and is empowered and entrusted by every major world government. The Foundation specializes in containment and attempts to understand artifacts that pose a significant threat to global security. The Foundation operates on three basic principles: secure, contain, and protect. We secure the object in question to protect the well-being of humanity. We contain these objects and keep them hidden from the public so that they cannot be used for malicious purposes. Finally, we protect these objects from damage and study them for the advancement of science and technology.
Wow. You know, this is shaping up to be like a AAA experience. I'm very impressed. Jesus. Well, enjoy the light of the office room, or the welcome bit. What do you call this bit? Like the lounge? The atrium? The entrance wing. Darkness awaits. Oh god, it really does. Jeez. I don't think we have a flashlight, so I can't turn on any torches. We've got this little device thing here that has the beacon on it, the distress signal, but I can't really pull that out. Main entrance, that's what we'll call it, the main entrance. Makes sense. Containment medical bay and dining hall. That sounds good. I'd like to see some containment cells, that would be pretty cool. In the document, the guy walks past a few containment cells, and it's stated that they're all empty. Whatever was in has been released into the wider world. Something's beeping about here. Is everything okay in there? Something's moving around. Maybe it's for the best we can't go in there. Let's try around here. We can still get in the same room from the side, so... There it goes. Wow. It's amazing just how futuristic this Foundation is. I know that they were ahead of the times, they have to be to contain all of these entities, but that's some fancy tech. Complete with a robot arm as well. Conducting all their little scientific experiments. It's awesome.
This is Agent Mosley from Site 14. For the benefit of everyone hearing this, don't go to Site 14. It's gone. We lost power last night and everything got out. The only positive thing to come out of it was that everything melted as soon as it got outside. We stopped receiving radio communication from all sites except 19. There's no way we can get there at the moment. We're heading for 46. It's our nearest site. Vehicles will attract too much attention, so we're on foot. We got a distress signal from them just before things went to shit on our end. There's 5 of us left. I honestly doubt all of us will make it there alive. But it's the only place left.
I can imagine it's probably going to be that classic end of the world scenario as well, where you've got these bright ideas of a beautiful place that will save all of your troubles. And then you get there and realize it's nothing like it should be. That it's fallen just like the rest of them. Ooh, the elevator.
Looks like the elevator is not operational.
Aha. Something consistent with the document. In this scenario, the guy takes the stairwell. We've got a stairwell here? No. This place goes deeper than you imagine, though. There's all these kind of like little side entrances, little hallways. This leads back to that kind of main building there. What's this bit? Looks like a way out into day. You know, normally like the guy getting out of breath super quickly is really annoying, but if you think this guy is probably clad in like 20 layers of clothing, he's gonna be knackered very quickly. And trudging in the heat all day? It's not good. I'd be exhausted. Well, that looks bust. And that's the north stairwell. So we could go here. Does that mean that the southern stairwell's over here? I'll just check real quick. Okay, this is just a closet. That's fine. Alright, northern stairwell. Let there be lights. Ooh. Quarantine. Here we are. Whoa. We've got like a whole Doom situation going on here. It's crazy. Oh, I can barely make out what's in the darkness there. I think it's just rubble. I mean, this is probably a bit more accurate to what the Foundation would look like, maybe. Maybe some of the sites. A little less kind of clean and white like we see in games like Containment Breach, and a bit more kind of rusty, long-lasting kind of stuff that has been around since forever. Lots of like legacy tech and stuff. It makes sense. All these kind of like old power drills and machinery and whatnot. Instead of kind of like the latest, greatest, modern, fancy, schwanky facility. Because at the end of the day, if no one's going to see it, who really cares what the facility looks like? So we got Keta holding, Euclid holding, site service and maintenance. This one here is Keta holding. Maintenance room is locked. Yeah. And we got whatever this is, probably the Euclid holding, and then the elevator that's still down. Ooh. This place is falling apart. Keta holding it is.
I'm getting close to the signal.
Oh, so we are. Getting very close. Just the other side of this wall. Is that wailing? That's not good. Hopefully cries of the people that we're going to save. Obviously. Terminal locked. To dispatch. Feels a bit like Lone Echo as well. It's kind of like... Did you see that? I saw that. There was a tiny little thing skittering off in the corner there. Oh. Okay. Okay. That is subtle. What's going on here? Ooh. Huh?
This is an emergency. The following instructions are vital to your... Close and secure all possible switch off all. Do not leak out. Do not respond to any knock on the windows or doors until all clearance given. Remain silent at all times. Do not attempt to interact with anyone outside of your home. Do not attempt to place control emanate from outside your home.
Oh my god, what's this effect? I'm getting goosebumps. Huh? You're creeping me out. This is some crazy analog horror stuff. Okay. Well, that was fun. I feel a lot better about this whole situation. Thank you for that warning. Okay, well, now that we know the safety brief, don't go outside, basically. Now, I was going to mention that this looked a bit like Lone Echo, which is kind of like an alien ship game. You look around for alien life. It's kind of like a similar thing, I guess, to SCP, I guess, in general. Aliens, that sort of thing. Ooh, this might be our distress signal. Wow. K3. Do we close the door? Yes. I know what was scurrying around out there. I was going to mention that perhaps we should look for signs of life, or signs of struggle, particularly. Scratches on the wall, dead bodies, mush, that sort of thing. That's all indicative of an attack. Whereas just things being a bit rusty, things tossed around, could just be like indicative of people leaving in a hurry. We need to kind of differentiate whether it's just people have left and things have been abandoned, or whether people have been attacked and this place is very dangerous. And then, of course, we saw that thing skittering across the floor, so the chances are, you know, it's pretty dangerous. And we do have this kind of mushy, splatty stuff on the floor. So electrics storage is here. Sector administration is also over here. This door's crazy. What's going on here? Pneumatic seal. There's nothing left for me there. Let this be the last place she will ever get into. I don't know if I want to open that just yet. Let's go in the side room. Who's she? Oh yeah, this room's fun. very dark. Very, very dark. We've got nothing but a merger. I think we found her. What the hell? Alright, well, let's get out of here before anything bad happens. Close that. And be on our merry way. Let's get into the last place she'll ever get into. I think that's probably good. Let's do that. Yeah. This way? Ta-da! Okay, that's like uber locked, so we're gonna have to find maybe like a tool or something to unlock that. Okay. I get it. Oh well, back into hell we go. Maybe there's something at the back here. There is a light. Go check it out. I'm not too comfortable being over here though. Oh yeah, the welding tools. Yeah. Yes! Perfect. Okay. Let's get out of here pretty quickly. You better not come back. Alright. Now we have what we need. Let's do this. Whew. Practical. I like it. And we're in. Anyone inside?
So this is where the signal came from.
But no one's here.
I should remove my protective suit layer. Don't want to die from hypothermia after coming this far.
Makes sense. Wow. Oh my god, that is some futuristic stuff. That'll certainly block out all the sun. So if no one's here, where are they? Why not have a meeting about the meeting? Yeah, that's what productivity is all about. There's not really anything here. Maintenance hatch down underground, potentially? First interact with them, pull the mouse. Okay, let's try and clear these off then. Looks like it's been blocked, some form of barricade. Okay, this is still locked. Alright. Move the chair out. Maybe there's something on the computer. Use the keyboard to write and execute commands on the terminal. What do? We start with help. Available commands. List the folders and files in the current directory. Open a file. Oh my god, we have to be a IT guy. Okay, list. Let's see, we've got entries and applications. Oh my god. Let's open entries? Entries. Okay, we're in entries, list. I'm trying my hardest not to use Linux commands. I wonder if they would work. Can I ls? No, okay. There has been an error in retrieving the current iteration of the file SCP-001. Newer revisions can be accessed at the bottom of this page. So we've got revision 312 entry, so let's open that. Open revision. I can't tab complete. Open revision 312.entry. Loading entry. So now we finally get to know what's going on here. Welcome to item SCP-001, designated when day breaks. Object class, Apollyon. Due to its nature, SCP-001 cannot be contained. Survivors of the SCP-001 event stationed within secure facilities are to remain in contact with one another. Personnel are encouraged to attempt to reach Site-19 by any means at their disposal. Personnel with knowledge as to the whereabouts of the O5 Council are to relay this information to the Administrator. Survivors attempting to travel outdoors must fully cover their bodies in protective clothing, preferably several layers. Personnel exposed to SCP-001 are to be considered lost. Compromised personnel are to be abandoned. Collective instances of SCP-01A that are of formidable size are to be avoided at all costs. Personnel stationed at Site-19 are to pursue research concerning off-world colonization. Shuttles must be constructed as to not allow light to penetrate their interior. SCP-01 is the designation given to the Sun after an event on a bunch of errors, blah 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 blah, resulting in roughly 6.8 billion casualties within the first 24 hours. SCP-01 effect does not seem to result from the exposure to ultraviolet rays, but rather light in the visual spectrum of roughly 390 to 700 nanometers. The effect is similarly present in moonlight. Upon contact with visible light produced by the sun, living organisms liquefy at the point of contact, with the effect spreading until the entire organism is converted. Visually, this is reminiscent of melting wax. Despite this restructuring, at no point do living organisms perish. Flora typically remains physically inert, yet are still capable of photosynthesis and still produce oxygen. Humans retain a modicum of sapience and memory. Biological anomalies exposed to SCP-01 are affected in the same manner. It seems that exposure nullifies any previously expressed anomalous characteristics. Due to their composition, instances of SCP-01A that make contact with one another may combine and blend at the molecular level. This does not seem to cause any pain or distress to the instances, though the resulting bulk can inhibit movement. The resulting biomass is amorphous and chaotic. The component organisms will shift between a full to semi-liquid state, limbs and bodies will rise periodically from within the mass for a short duration, before deteriorating and being subsumed by another life form. So there we go. Big old cataclysmic end of the world event where the sun turns us all into big old blobs. Fun stuff.
This is Dr. Logan Igata, level 3 researcher. Due to Site-46's possession of several communicable info hazards, we have been cut off from the rest of the network under Blackout Protocol. On the bright side, we are actually still receiving transmissions from a few sites. A good number of personnel have made it seems. Some are planning to make a break for 19. Some are trying to fight the dash, as some, like us, are simply biding their time. Our site is sealed for the time being. We're not ready for the journey, at least not yet. We experienced a containment breach a few days ago. One of the higher maintenance humanoids broke loose. Son of a bitch compromised containment on half a dozen ketters and ran off. They didn't make it more than 5 feet from the tunnels before collapsing in a soup. There's only a few of us left here. I'm holed up in one of the offices. Jerry and Director Phillips are somewhere in the barracks. Clyde and a few Ds locked themselves into the armory with Ari. I should really see how she's doing. Hey, hon. How you're holding up down there?
Babe, what's wrong?
Nothing. I just wanted to check in real quick.
I'm fine, babe, really. I can take care of myself.
No, I know that. I can't help it, though. I know coming here was never easy for you. And with everything going on,
Anyway, since you're wondering, I'm fine. The guys are sitting around playing cards, and I'm tucked in the corner of my notebook.
Sweetheart, penning a sonnet about my undying love at a time like this? I'm flattered.
An elegy at the moment. I feel like if I don't keep myself busy doing something, I'll go crazy locked down here.
I know what you mean, hon. I'll let you get back to it. I love you.
Love you too, babe.
And that's all of us. Everyone else was either topside during the event or they were killed in the breach. Director's orders are to stay put, keep an eye on the cams, both in and around the facility. We've got the 001 skips beating at our front door and God knows what else locked in here with us.
Oh boy. So, we met the team. Seem alright. My only concern is that they're not here now. I guess we'll carry on. So, we have a couple more revisions, and then a big old revision at the end. What is that one that we saw here? We saw applications? What's this all about? Access denied for specific folder. Could I sudo it? Sudo open application. Oh, come on. Okay, anyway, so we can't do that, so I guess we've got no choice but to open the entries and work our way down the list. Not too bad. So, let's see. List. Revision. We want to open 512 entry. And we're in. Terminals. You gotta love them. SCP-01. Looks like there's no changes submitted, no updates to the document. Some guy actually managed to capture a picture of the event? That's crazy. Minutes after its activation. Minutes! One of the not 6.8 billion that got immediately liquefied upon activation. Ah! Okay. So they've changed the audio now. We've got some text. I don't think I can do a similar female voice, unfortunately. They've just been sitting out there this entire time, calling out to us, begging for us to come outside. The noise drew in more of them. There's this one mass that I'm sure must have a few dozen people, and God knows how many animals rolling around inside it. Screams and bleats and screeches and howls non-stop, louder than all hell. The worst ones make this disgusting moaning like they're actually enjoying it. They're not going to leave so long as they know we're down here. We managed to talk one of the Ds into going out, see if he couldn't draw them away. He was surprisingly okay with the plan. All he asked for was a gun and a single round. He made it out there and one got a hold of him, tried to get his mask off. He managed to work the pistol up underneath his chin in time, got it off. I figured he was lucky. After he fell limp though, it kept working at his suit. Pried off the hood, poured itself inside, began tearing it off him from within. He came back, started changing, dripping out of the suit and just screaming and screaming and screaming. They won't even let us die. The director has a plan. There's an escape tunnel hidden in his office, tram under the site that would take us to a safe house. We should be able to start towards Site 19 from there. I hope so. That would be quite good. Was this always open? What is that? That's not good. I can barely see a thing in this room. It's so dark. So this must be the escape hatch, but whatever happened, they've locked it now. I just hope they got out. Alright, terminal time. List. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. We're now on to revision. Open, revision. 812 entry. Oh, I forgot the N. Oh no, no. Live demos never go well. There we go. Loading entry. Okay, no official updates to the documents. Updated 1,202 days ago. Your security level information on this account has been updated. Huh? So we can get into the other folder? Go outside.
The tunnel. Moving through the ceiling. Okay. Dragging them into the light and ripping up their clothes.
Logan? Where are you? Why can't I get back inside? Are you there? Babe, it's alright. I'm alright, really. It's a bright, sunny day, and you're just wasting away down there. Such a beautiful, clear blue sky. Just like that day. Do you remember, babe? It was so perfect. Everything was how I'd always dreamt it would be. You planned exquisitely. I'd never felt so in love. You even had that band play our song. I feel good in a special way. I'm in love and it's a sunny day.
It's not sounding good for them. Not at all. I take it got them too. The rest of the D class and her lover. Youch. 912. Entry.
Despite the things we have to deal with here at the Foundation, I've always believed we would be able to maintain control. We would hold the darkness at bay, let mankind flourish in the light. Site 19 stopped broadcasting last month. It's been getting harder and harder to find a reason to keep going. Especially without I keep going over it again and again in my mind. The day back in the tunnels. Everything that happened, I've gone down there a few times and wanted to hear her voice again. But it's wrong. The thing on the other side of the door, it isn't her. Not anymore. It sounds like her. It knows everything she knew. But it's not her. This light, it takes your body. It steals your mind. But what about your soul? If this works, if I can bring back something the light couldn't reach, I'll post an update here. For now, signing off.
Jesus. So I guess something that this doesn't do, or this kind of visual scenario doesn't do, is it doesn't... Inside of Dr. Locke's proposal, what we are seeing in these audio logs are actually, like, halfway through they turn into video logs. So what we would see is Dr. It's like Igata, something like that, Igata. She is in front of, like, this webcam here, recording herself talking. I guess they didn't really have an actor for that in this mod, which is fine. It's fine. Really. This is perfect. But, yeah, so that kind of, like, splatty, stabby noise was her basically cutting into her hand with a knife, which is what she is trying to use to bring back her lover, basically. I'm still not convinced about this. This stuff is creepy. This is bad. This is a gateway for whatever the hell this... It's just not good. Gelatinous liquid pouring down from a vent in the ceiling is bad. We should get out while we can. Open, revision, entry. Oh, here we go. Ooh, updated document this time, and a video file. So warm. It was so warm out there. Item hurts. Object class apologize. Special containment procedures. SCP-001 should not be contained. Survivors of the SCP-001 event stationed within secure facilities can never truly be with one another. Personnel are encouraged to get over themselves and stop thinking they know better. You can't hide down here forever, love. Personnel exposed to SCP-001 aren't people you can just abandon. I didn't ask for you to save me. It wasn't your choice to make. Euthanization is not to be attempted. Personnel stationed at Site 19 are to pursue research concerning off-world colonization. Shuttles must be constructed as to not allow light to penetrate the interior. SCP-001 is the designation given to the sun after we finally became free. The effects are instantaneous, resulting in release from all suffering. Until you ripped me away. These changes seem scary, I know. Despite the restructuring, at no point will you die. I promise. Due to their composition, instances of SCP-001-A that make contact with one another may combine and blend and finally exist. This does not cause any pain. Since the SCP-001 event, most instances have congregated into such collectives which seem to possess no maximum volume. But don't be afraid. The resulting biomass is beautiful. The component organisms will shift in and over and around and through and in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in. Limbs and bodies hold, never letting go. All as one, before deteriorating and being subsumed by another life form. Collective instances will locomote by just trying to get close to you again. Trying so hard. Please let me in. What is that? Where is that? Sound like a locker room? Next to the coats? Oh! Okay, so this is Dr. Locke sleeping in the office. Oh, not Dr. Locke, Dr. Agata, the one doing all the voices. Webcam presumably in the corner somewhere, like a security cam.
Pay attention. This next bit is just for you.
What? I'm watching. She's not having a good time, that's for sure. Down here in the corner. we safe? Huh? New entry. Oh, list. Revision-12.12 entry. Oh boy. Just for us, huh? I'm not sure about this one.
She won't stop. She won't go away. I know. I didn't know. I didn't pick up an info. Who hazard browsing the archives tested myself for 4673 infection. Negative 5189. He's the only other one that uses print as an extra. Can't beat that. I still have all my fingers, so I'm not infected. I'm not crazy. I know the ritual worked. I know it's really her. It's her and she... No, I can't. You're not you. Not the same. Not you, it's not you anymore. No. It's her. But it's not what I brought back. Still a part of one. There is no way. No way out. No way. There is no hope for a future for me. God, I can't go on like this any longer. I'll be safe here. The light can't reach me. I won't let it take me. I was planning on using this till I found some leftover meds. Don't want to risk calling attention to myself, to my body. Mom, Dad, Ari. I'm sorry.
So she was actually referring to a gun there that she'd hidden in the side drawer. Right here. Potentially just underneath. And she decided to take pills instead. That's basically where the proposal form ends. Bad things happen, basically. Oh, we have one more for the current entry. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Your security level has been updated.
Who keeps updating my permissions?
Yeah, I wonder. Saffron skies raise the blazing sun. A chance encounter, awkward displays. One day, my love, we'd be as one. With two entwined, a set course begun. That frenetic, wild, lustrous haze. Azure skies host the radiant sun. Above us beaming as we run down that aisle, a fervent craze. That day, my love, we became as one. With future unfolded, the life would won, commitment and duty for the family would raise, cerulean skies ferry the shimmering sun. Buried, shackled by fate, overrun, by ever-growing resent and malaise. Yesterday, my love, we were as one. Now you lie here, in the life you gone, in the dark outside of her rays, crimson skies bear the torch, our sun. Today, my love, we will be as one. Great. Maybe not today, if that's okay. That would be pretty good. So, we get the hell out of here now? I think we found out what happened to them. She took pills and topped herself. Everyone else got dragged out, turned into gelatinous blobs. I'm pretty good with not doing either, to be honest. That's me. That's me doing all that. Maybe there's something in the applications we have to do, now that we can get in with new permissions. Let's try. Oh, I don't like it. Something's coming. No, 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 no. No,
Shit,
don't
they're
come in.
coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
Think.
Maybe we can hide? Under the table? No, they're just gonna fight me if I go under this. This is the stupidest idea. Can we find a way up? Oh, they're breaking in. I don't know what to do. I don't think we got enough time. Ah, this is the best I've got. Find a way up. Jesus, no! It's about time you let go, my love. Oh, okay. Well, this is differing from the document. So there's actually must be a way out. Because in the document, we get taken. That's the end of the line. Spoilers. Maybe in the application section? I don't know how to spell application. System cannot open. Oh, I forgot the N. Application.
Shit, they're coming.
Okay, I'm in. What can I do? I can open the Maton chat. Open Maton. Ads. Hatch. Dotcha. Open it. Go. Open. Go. Okay, we're out. Go. Come on. This is the slowest thing. Oh, we're on the run. Okay, it's time we make our own story from here on out. Yes, I'm ready. I like this. Okay. No more will we follow the silly rules of the document. We make our own path. We decide what we do. We live by our own rules. And hopefully we don't die in the process. That would be pretty good. Maintenance hatch, authorized personnel only. We can do this. We've left our suit. That's a bit of a problem. Looks like we can get out here. Okay. Oh, don't make a noise. Go quietly. There you go. Hop out. Good. Anything in here? Anything useful? We gotta be just like a tiny bit quiet because, you know, bad things will happen if we make too much noise. Like that! But maybe we can get out of here alive. There is hope. Okay. I guess we'll just follow the unlocked doors. Pray that it takes us to where we want to go. Anywhere but outside would be pretty good. Cargo transport? What did he say? Blah 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 blah. Well, we're not going to cargo transport, that's for damn sure. Try the side entrance. Alright, what's down this corridor? This is a lot deeper than I thought. This is exciting. Okay, let's see if we can try and find a way out. Only authorized Foundation personnel beyond this point, blah 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 blah, yeah, whatever. We know what we're doing. Containment F1. Maybe we can lock ourselves in a containment cell? It's not the worst thing. Unauthorized metal object designated. Get out of here. Alright, I'm ready. Let's hope there's not big blobs in here. Or, you know, satanic ritual brought back from the dead girls. Didn't know that was a thing in SCP, but I guess it is. I suppose it makes sense. They're kind of like folklores that shouldn't really be real. But, you know, they are. Go to Site 19. It's all there. Screw the fault. Foundation. Yeah, this whole Site 19 thing, I'm not buying it at all. It never seemed like a good idea. The whole Foundation were like, oh yeah, in case everything goes wrong, everyone go to Site 19. Site 19's the best place to go. It's all you could ever want. Everything's dreamy and lovely in Site 19. Too good to be true. And when it went off the grid, it really was too good to be true. Kind of like trying not to open any of these doors in case they're going to the wrong one, but let's have a look. Probably going to need to do something with this. Yep, that looks like a battery. Sounds good. Can I have a second one? Just one. We only get one. Something's making noises, though. This really isn't good. Okay! Hi! Oh, it's quite slow, isn't it? It was quite slow. Please don't be a one-way room. Oh, it's got a bit of a juke section, though. Where is it? Where is it? Shush! bitch! Oh, okay, there you are. Thought I'd lost you. Shut the big blob out! Shut it out! No, it knows how to open doors! Of course it does, it remembers human memories! It's not gonna forget how to use a door. Let's try here. One moment, I'm in the plant room, I'm in the plant room. Oh, this is a dead end, we shouldn't go in the plant room. Not the plant room. No! What? Ow! Oh, I just got flamethrowered to... Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. Wow, it really doesn't know. Okay. Don't you dare come in here. Hopefully the fire will scare it away. It's not the most effective thing against it, but it is slightly effective, so that's something. Apparently cryogenics or freezing is the best. I don't really know how we got out of that, but we did, so that's pretty cool. Unable to connect to the next work, contact maintenance. I'm like basically dead. I was not expecting to get flamethrowered there. I thought the facility was just blowing up. That was not the case at all. Okay. So we're gonna have to turn that off somehow. And get around here without any blobs getting us. They can't do much once they get you. Fortunately, it's not like a contact conversion, but they're
part could come in handy.
pretty good at dragging you outside. This ladder part. Okay. So we're gonna need the ladder part. We got a battery. Lots of things to do. Ladder part to get in the hatch there. We have to keep our eye out for like something up top or something like that. Still a bit of a shame we were never given a flashlight. We'll just have to make do. Where did this thing go? Oh, I'm just like dragging my poor leg along the floor. Oh, this isn't good. The toilet. Blob in the toilet? Did you go in the toilet? Oh, someone went to the toilet. Jesus. You've formed a whole different species. And even I haven't done anything like that. It's kind of impressive. Uh-huh. Oh! Duh! Okay, this way? This is gonna go back to the fire, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we wanna go this way. I'm going this way, don't mind me! This whole thing loops back round to this... Okay. Well, where's that damn battery gonna be used then? Okay, I think we managed to lose it. Will you shut up? How did you get over there? Yeah! Wait! Ah! We'll just play juke around the doors. Okay, we'll come back later for that. Let's look for this ladder part. That's gonna be our next job. Let's just look for the ladder part. Oh, gosh. Drag that leg. Ah, in here. Okay. This looks good. Okay, perhaps we turn on the power here? We've got a vent. Oh, I don't like that sound though. Guys, very close. Nothing we can do here with the battery. Ooh, 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 ooh. Never mind, it's just a stupid robot. You can hear them talking. Nice picture of the outside. Hi! Thought you'd come in. I'm on the table. There's no way. It doesn't know what to do. Alright, time to go. Screw you, sucker! No! Oh, that was close! You can squeeze through here, maybe? No! Network error. Oh, perfect, finally! I knew it was in this room. Okay, so we've got the power up and running. That should change things. Are you going to come in any of these doors? Yep. There comes Mr. Blobby. Screw you, goodbye. Okay, ladder part, we'll have to remember that. Big old flamethrower, gotta be scared of that. Maybe the computer here works now. Let's have a little look. God, this music's terrifying. We got a map. Are you okay? Alright. Ooh, under the table. Handy. I think it knows. I think it knows. Something tells me it knows. That has some crazy, like, speedy movements. Please. Just turn around, there's nothing in here. Oh my god. Go. Okay. So where the hell are we? We've got this track destination. So presumably we're going to be using the escape hatch to get out of here. Which makes sense, it's how the others were going to plan to get out of here, but they didn't. Okay. Let's pay attention to this. We have to, like, do computer things. But I guess me being a bit too loud there. So, track selection, track destination. So we want from there to there. Destination selected, destination selected. Which one is us? I think payload storage is us. Let's have a look. Oh my god. It won't let me leave. Easy does it. Easy does it. Easy does it. Just want to leave! This thing. Look at it. Sucker! That was risky! Cargo transport. Okay, that's what that is. I'm on this side! La 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 la. Right, so I think it's now behind us. And I think that we're able to do this zone again with a bit more care, love, and attention. Destination payload storage.
Destination I came from.
Right, okay. So we switch the destination, try again. Maybe everything will be okay. Switch it to this one. Hope that big old Blobby, Mr. Blobby's not involved. I guess it's more like Mrs. Blobby, whatever. Back entrance exit, sounds good to me.
On the track first.
Well, I tossed it over here, so that sucks. Putting the ladder on the track. Heaviest ladder ever, slowest thing. Don't die, don't get murdered, don't do anything stupid. Why would I put the ladder on the track? Who knows? We're offering a sacrifice to Jesus. It's on the track. Take it away. I'm struggling to know how this is going to save us. Magical elves will build a ladder to heaven for me. We'll check the map. Is this way it's going up and round? So maybe what we're doing is we're transporting the ladder piece that we need to construct a bigger ladder to get out. Obviously that's what we're doing. So now we need to get out. Okay. Got the ladder piece. Big old scary blob demon, you around? Big old scary blob demon. Better not be here. Because my pants can't take it anymore. Try one of these entrances. No. I think we've transported the ladder to a different sector now, so what we do is we go in here, we activate the airlock, and we go out this way. Has to be. I just have to pray that I'm not going to get absolutely blobbied on as soon as this door opens. Mr. Blobby, the human poo. It's forged from me. It's forged from you. Just don't step into the light. Okay, okay, now we're talking. This looks good. Bingo. Bango, bongo.
Just to make sure this ladder won't fall off.
Magically solder it together. Oh, do I solder it? Yes, I got the welding tool. Makes sense. Quickly! For all we know, there's going to be a horrible blob. Let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on.
I guess that's the only way to get out of here.
But where are you going? Go back. There's nowhere we can go. Outside's a death trap. Inside's a death trap. You forgot your suit, so you definitely can't go outside. If you open this door and sunlight pours in, it's game over. Nothing? Oh, oh. This looks like sunlight. Okay. That's sunlight. That's not good. So we're back in the entranceway? Kind of. This is deep! This game goes deep! Okay. So, number one rule. Absolutely do not step into the sunlight. The only glimpses we ever get of the sunlight now are from outside windows. It's kind of sad.
There's no way I can get past the light like that.
Never truly see the light of day again. Yeah, we need to block that out. Okay. Maybe we can use the crane system? Okay, so there's a big bucket here. We kind of want that bucket to move. But of course, the entire facility is not powered, so that's not going to work out for us. We could jump.
Where am I supposed to go now? Surely I can't be all that's left.
Well, I doubt you are all that's left, but it's going to be mighty hard trying to find anyone that is left. Everyone's going to be living their own stories of survival, struggle. And it'll only be on rare occasions that you might see each other, occasionally. Look at this place, though. And what turned out to just be a simple cave? Complicated base? Security shutters. We want to close those. Crane control, unlock. I've enabled emergency mode. I have no idea how much it will hold for. Heading for the shuttle station now. I'm sorry to keep all of you down there, but it's probably for the best. I took my walkie-talkie with me. If anyone is reading this, my frequency is 446-006-25 megahertz. Wow. So that was either the site operator, site director, potentially? Abandoned ship, well, I could. Slightly different scenario than a boat. On a boat, it's generally accepted that you go down with the ship, but I guess with a facility, I don't know, same mentality upholds? Maybe the director goes down with the site, or maybe the director's allowed to go out. Okay, so we still got this thing here, so we're gonna need to block the sunlight. What are we moving? This crane there. Okay, and then we got something here, like a big old button that we can use to pick up something? Oh no, we want that one. Let's move it this way. See what's on the end. I don't suppose I can just grab it, can I? And then we hoist our way across? Oh no, I'd almost certainly get converted. That's a terrible idea. Maybe we just use it to block the sun. Maybe it casts a shadow down there. That's what we want, to just adjust it to cast a shadow. Yeah. Alright, there we go. This is perfect. This is kind of exactly what I envisioned a game revolving around when day breaks, including areas where you're going to need to create cast shadows to avoid sunlight. To keep you from inevitably dying. Oh, slowing to a crawl here. Ooh. It should be known that, like, just a tiny part of your body, if just a finger or an atom of a finger happens to catch the light, that's it. You're a goner. It spreads it liquidizes, and ultimately it consumes. Creepy stuff. Okay, made it to the tram. Euclid and Kete holding.
Auto train is reaching for platform number 2 in approximately T-minus 60 seconds.
Perfect.
Please stand clear.
I will do that. Auto train. I like that feature. Give me auto train every day. 60 seconds kind of means that we might get attacked by a blob in the meantime, though, so... Let's hurry it up just a little bit, shall we? Might be the case that we're going to have to just jog it down some of these trams. Huh? Just put that there, shall I? Cool. Ah! And here we are. The auto train. My ticket out of here. Maybe. I don't like all the blobbiness in there. Oh, hi! Whoa! No! Don't take me outside! Stop it! I don't want to be like you! Please! No, look at them all! Surfing! Ah! But there we go, that was When Day Breaks. So it seems like regardless, the outcome is always the same for our dear protagonist. That was really good. TiMan, whoever you are, you did a fantastic job of that. That was so good. It was very accurate to the description of the document, from things like the goop on the floor, the smells, the kind of like scenario where you go to the lift, the elevator's out of power, so you go down the stairs, you make your way along the corridors, there's these kind of like empty containment cells along the way. All of that, if you read the document, is very, very accurate description. And then of course, once you get to the room and you listen to the tale of Dr. Igata, I can't remember her name, it's an A or an O, one of the two, then that was all very accurate as well. And I believe that the modder got permission from SCP Illustrated, who is a fantastic YouTuber. There you go, special thanks to SCP Illustrated at the bottom there. They gave some of the voice acting that was needed for some of those voice lines. They took it directly from their explanation video. So that's really, really cool. And even just that little bit at the end that the developer added on, I think that's perfectly fine. You know, SCP is kind of what you make of it, so extending the story that way, it's fine. It added a bit of gameplay element to it, so it wasn't just listening to those documents, and that was fantastic, really, really cool. And in the end, the outcome was always the same, so it doesn't necessarily matter what you do in between. If our character struggled to get out and didn't make it versus getting dragged out from that office room because he fired the gun from Dr. Igata's desk, there's really kind of not too much difference there. But I hope you liked it, and I hope you've now got a good idea of what When Day Breaks is. So in the next video next week, when we tackle the When Day Breaks kind of like indie game, a bit more of a separate thing, then I hope that we'll be able to discuss a bit more about the concept of SCP-001. And yeah, take it from there. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then it helps a ton to leave a like down below, just to let the algorithm know that, you know, this video was fun. And other than that, I will see you all in the next time. So until then,